today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Fromm. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta. And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen. Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. Still third down. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Fromm. And that is incomplete. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the move to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do? Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to. On 1st down, Fromm. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 2nd and 4. Here's Fromm to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Throwing is Fromm. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Fromm's throw complete here to Kmet. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Fromm. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on
a leap, and he's got it. He got it. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
That's complete right around the 8. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Inside the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And it's 21-3. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night.
And it's a fumble, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. First and 10 from. And some room to roam now. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now they got to get to the line quickly. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. From. Hits his running back, Pirine. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Out of the shotgun, here's From. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Robbie Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. So we've come up. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Breece Hall with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Garrett Wilson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Well, come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Rolling to his left. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On first down, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game. I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Trevor Lawrence with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Ravens extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. From setting up the screen to Pirine. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And the Steelers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one middle of the field. It's wearing the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Flush to his right. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Line 14. Line 14. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll throw on 1st down with Fromm. That's thrown underneath to Algier. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Fromm's throw complete there to Smith. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.